That's what I'm doing. Does that sound like a question? And your hubby too. Y'all look. I don't know where we last left off. I don't know. Shit. I don't know if you guys can tell I'm in the bathroom, by the way. The hallway bath. And I tried to pick up the camera several times to vlog. I'm just gonna be real with y'all. And I couldn't even finish. I just couldn't. I'm on the mega struggle bus with this third trimester. And as the days and the weeks go by, it is getting harder and harder and harder. So, and just more tiresome, and I'm getting less sleep. And you guys already know, I have struggled with sleep since the end of first trimester. So I'm getting even less sleep, and I'm going to the bathroom even more. And do y'all see, I mean, look at my eyes. Like, I have grayness under my eyes. I've always had that issue, but it's even, I mean, I'm getting gray down here. I mean, I'm not sleeping. And this is very normal for third trimester pregnancy. But it doesn't help that I haven't been sleeping all of pregnancy. So I feel like I've had almost a year of just no sleep. Anyway, I didn't want to start off on that note, but that's just what it is. I told you guys the shit that we're going to be vlogging is going to be the real shit. This is what's really going down. And yeah, this is, it's rough. It is rough. I was telling Juice yesterday, we were just, you know, he was trying to console me yesterday because it was just rough. I was having a rough evening. You know, you can't get into a position that's comfortable. You don't feel right. I promise you, I probably went to the bathroom in a 15-minute period of time. I probably went to the bathroom 5 times. Probably every few minutes or so I had to get up because I would move and the baby would move and he would shift. And it's usually, from what I can tell, baby boy who's on my bladder the most, but they're both sitting on top of each other. So I just always have constant pressure in that area. So I can go to the bathroom and then come back out, and within 5 minutes I have to go back. So I'm stuck to my toilet, and that's been difficult for me too. And it's frustrating. So yesterday, you know, Juice and I were just kind of talking. He was just trying to console me, you know, in a way, just trying to get me to get my mind off of it because it's very frustrating. And anyway, I was like, man, not that I didn't commend women before that have had kids, okay. But all these, I mean, the stuff that women do to have kids, and there's people who have far worse pregnancies and harder pregnancies than me. So I commend all of you that have had kids, or that that have had kids, that are having kids, that plan to have kids. Look, bitch, shit's rough, okay? This is not a joke. And for all the men out there that don't want to step up to the plate, like I was telling them this, I'm like literally just talking off the top of my dome, like, man, after what women go through to have a kid, and I haven't even had them yet. Like, I haven't gone through labor and delivery. I haven't started to raise them. Any of that. Like, what we deal with, these men better be appreciative of this shit. Okay. Look. Y'all. And the men have it so motherfucking easy, don't they? They're just, oh, woo, 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 rub your belly, and, oh, let me get you a little something to drink. And life is easy for them motherfuckers. Anyway, okay. We're going to stop on that note. But what I can say that happened that's also a positive thing in the last few days, since we haven't really picked up the camera to vlog, is the fact that we finally got done with all of our classes. The labor delivery, the multiples class, and our CPR class. We are finally finished with all of those. We legit took our last class last night. And it was a multiples class. And the really cool thing about this shit that came out of it is the fact that ironically enough, I was having a really rough patch before we walked into the class, and I was just in my feelings, just tired and lethargic. I woke up really feeling like shit yesterday morning, and then, you know, couldn't take a nap most of the day, and I've been trying to keep up with things that I need to get done too, and work related stuff and blah blah blah. So anyway, when we were heading into the class, we knew that class, being that it was the last class, we were going to have the opportunity to actually meet multiple parents and for them to bring their kids in. And these are actual graduates of the class, of classes that the teacher has taught previous on multiples. And she's also warned us that she's going to ask us to do the same thing. So eventually we'll be asked back after we've had our kids for a few months and kind of be able to come in and give our perspective on how it was having multiples for her classes in the future. But when I tell y'all I needed to see the twins, I needed to see these parents, I needed to be able to talk to them and see them and visually know that they've made it through it all. It helped so much for me to be able to have done that. When I walked in the door, because I was mentally having a little pity party, okay? And we walked in the door, sat down, and all these beautiful multicolored babies, because there were all kinds of families from all different races, creeds, whatever. And, you know, boy, girl, boy, boy, boy. It was just adorable to see the kids and to see the parents, you know, interacting with the kids. And they were able to kind of give their perspective, what week they actually had their kids, and, you know, how labor and delivery was, and how it was when they finally got back home. Did any of the kids spend time in the NICU? How that experience was for them too. How to handle insurance and that type of thing. I needed that. I needed to see why I'm going through all of this shit. Not that I didn't know this, okay? Because I love my babies with every bit of my being. But, you know, when you're having one of those pity party moments or those frustrated moments, or when you're just not feeling it and you're like, I just want to have these kids, you know. We all go through it in third trimester in whatever way, you know what I mean? I needed to see that, you know. So it was just amazing to see these beautiful babies. And, you know, the parents surviving, you know, and thriving and learning every day. And there were all different months, you know, so some were 4-month babies and some were 9-month babies and some were almost a year. And it was just awesome. So that was an awesome experience. I really needed to see that. Even though last night was another rough night, like it is every night. But this was just what I needed, and that was a great way to end the classes. So we're done with all of our evening classes. We can get back to some semi-normalcy. Another thing that kind of came out of the class that I just kind of wanted to bring up, because I think it's interesting, and of course I haven't experienced it yet because I haven't had my kids yet. But the one thing that I experience a lot, I have, you know, a couple friends who are kind of those, I've had kids so I know what I'm talking about type of thing. I call them the know-it-alls, okay? You know, when you're going through something like this, you know, people always want to give you advice and tell you what you're saying is wrong. And I don't know why you think you're going to have your kids at this week and this time and this date and blah, blah, blah. And I've dealt with that with people that I'm close with. And, you know, you ignore the shit because the reality is they don't know what you're dealing with, even though they've had their own kids. But they still don't know your experience because everyone's experience with pregnancy is so different, right? But the one cool thing that I've learned as I've gone through this pregnancy process, and just from the classes that I've taken and interacting with people that have had twins and all of that stuff, is the one thing is that, like, you're going to get a lot of advice from a lot of motherfuckers. And there's going to be a lot of people telling you because they've had kids or they had 2 or 3 kids that they know exactly what it's going to be like for you having twins. And they all, I mean, the entire room, all of these multiple parents with all these beautiful ass babies last night were like, look, don't listen to all these people, because we're going to tell you right now, having multiples is completely different than having a single baby. Even if these people have had 3 and 4 kids and they've had 2 in diapers and they had another baby afterwards, it's still not the same thing as having multiples at the same time, where you are raising 2 kids that have come out and they're the same age and they're both going through the same thing. It's never going to be the same thing for you guys. So don't let these people, you know, tell you how it's going to be, because it's just not going to be the same experience for you as it was for them, no matter how much they think they know the experience, okay? And I'm not going to even sit here and lie to you. I needed to hear that again, because I mean, I have a couple of friends of mine who, they just think they know, you know what I mean? Because they've had their own kids of their own, and they just know it all. If anything I say, well, that's probably not going to happen. That's probably not what's going to be the case. You're not going to be able to do A, B, and C. And I'm like, can you let me live? Let me do me, please. Let me do me. Let me experience this on my own. Let me learn how this is on my own, because everyone's experience is different, and we're about to embark on a journey that is going to be difficult, challenging, but a lot of fun, and we're looking forward to it. You know what I mean? So anyway, it felt good to have heard that from all of them. I mean, that's one of the things they brought up. You know, they were like, just don't let these people, you know, do that to y'all and have you guys thinking one way. It's just not. No one experiences, it's not the same thing, if that makes sense. So, and I'm not trying to say, oh, we're special people. It's not that, but it is different raising multiples, okay? Did y'all hear that? Because that was a fart. Yeah, I had to let that one ride. Anyway, you know, we have gas bubbles. I gotta let them out, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that made me feel a lot better. And yeah, we're just here on a Friday. Just got done editing the vlog that's gonna go live in the morning. And yeah, be on the lookout because we will be doing our virtual shower, and that'll be put up sometime this coming week. So just be on the lookout for that. Yeah, we're really excited to do that. I haven't been feeling that great. That's part of the reason why that we haven't done it yet. The other side of things too is that there's always people in my house finishing up all this construction. So that's been difficult. And then you guys know these classes are from like 6 in the evening till 9:30 at night. So the minute Juice gets home, which is when we would normally shoot these videos, we have to go to class. And we've had these classes pretty much every other evening for the last 3 weeks. So, and that's the reason why we haven't shot it yet. So, but the video for the virtual shower will be coming out this coming week because now class is over, we'll have some time to actually shoot. So our intention is to shoot it over the weekend and have it go live this coming week. So be on the lookout for that. But yeah, I'm gonna stop talking your ear off. I just had to have that moment where I could just tell y'all what it is and tell y'all what's going on and what's going on in my head. And why these last few days you guys haven't seen, I mean, you guys have seen vlogs probably consistently, but probably don't realize that I actually took a few days off because I couldn't have vlogged. Y'all would have been like, damn girl, you are sounding horrible, because I was. So yeah, Juice was at the JOBB. Rest in peace, Tommy Strong. I know you guys heard about Tommy on Martin. He passed away too. That kicked my ass, by the way, because y'all know how much I love Martin and that whole cast and crew. But anyway, I didn't mean to jump there, but it just made me, when I said JOBB, it reminded me of that. So I'm gonna let y'all go, get back to doing this work. I'm gonna finish this vlog up, but I just wanted to check in and just kind of give you guys an update as to how things have been as of late. It's been rough, y'all, and we still have a few weeks to go, so just pray for me that I don't have a mental breakdown. But yeah, we're getting there. We're about to be parents real soon. What's up, y'all? So I decided to get out the house for a second. Please disregard. For a while, you're gonna see me look really disheveled. For real, okay? Just bear with me, okay? Anyway, we're at Whole Foods, and I just needed to get out the house a little bit. Walking with a major slow bop, because my little baby boy is way down there, and he's messing with me right now. So I'm really trying to walk really slow, because I do have to go to the bathroom, but I'm just gonna go on the way out, because the bathroom's clear on the other side of this damn stove. That's the other thing that sucks. I base my frequency of leaving the house or where I go on where the location of the bathroom is. Not kidding. Not even gonna lie to y'all. You have to think about that stuff now, which is why I feel like I'm confined to my house a little bit. And you guys know I had a couple things I was supposed to have gone to a few days ago, and I didn't go because I was just like, I'm gonna be uncomfortable. And I just wanted to be comfortable. So anyway, or semi-comfortable, and I don't want to be disruptive because I have to get up every 5 seconds to go to the bathroom. So yeah, we're gonna get past this, but such is life right now at this very moment. So over here getting my favorites. You guys already know the deal. Getting my watermelon, got tons of that, and then I'm gonna get some pineapple, and I'm getting some grapes. Don't ask me why I get them individually done. I just like them that way. So I'm getting my huge, my grapes and stuff, and I always get the ones in the back because those are the newer ones. So we're gonna just pick up a few of these, and then I'm probably gonna grab a little bit of coffee and head back to the crib to do a little bit more work. Your boy is a little nervous Nelly, so he's been checking in a lot more often than he normally does. And he checks in with me pretty frequently, but he is checking up on me a lot more now because, you know, we're kind of on that last leg. And based on, here's what's so crazy, based on the parents we met yesterday at last night's class and what week they actually delivered their twins, the weeks they delivered their twins, not one person made it to 36 weeks. Now, I'm not saying that's not gonna happen with me, but it just puts things into perspective about how ready we really need to be, because twins come whenever they damn well please, okay? So, not one of them, there was only one, there was actually only one that had their baby at 36, but previous to them having had their children delivering at 36, they were in the hospital 3 separate times because they went into labor 3 separate times and they had to stop the labor. So she ended up having her kids at 36 and 2 days, 36 weeks and 2 days. So I'm not saying that that's gonna happen with me. I feel like my kids are gonna come a little later. That's just me. But that doesn't mean, I mean, shit, what do I know? You know what I mean? It's up to them, it's their prerogative, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's why now we've been kind of like, all right, time to get the hospital bag together this week. Time to get these bassinets put together, you know. Let's get ready for these babies, because when they come, I at least want to be able to, and keep in mind, if they come anytime before 34 or 35 weeks, even 37, they're gonna probably be in the NICU for a little bit. So, you know, I have to prepare myself for that if that's the case. But, and we're not wanting that, we're not wishing that at all, but it's a reality it's a real reality when you're having twins, you know what I mean? That could very well happen. So now we're in that mode mentally of just like, all right, it's time for us to get crack-a-lackin', you know what I mean? So anyway, all right, let me see what I can find in here, because I don't know, I'm gonna call Juice and see if he wants to eat out today, as in like order something, or if he wants me to make something tonight, because I haven't cooked in a while. Did I tell y'all I had the best Wendy's ever? Y'all had never heard me talk about Wendy's. But we came back from class pretty late yesterday, and we grabbed Wendy's, and bitch, it was so delicious. I had me a double bacon cheeseburger with mayo and ketchup and onions and lettuce, and bitch, it was delicious. With some fries, bitch, I ate like I ain't never ate before. Juice had the Asiago chicken sandwich, bitch. I'm like, do we want to do that again? I don't want to make that a habit, but ooh, it was so good. Anyway, okay, let me focus. Okay, y'all know I normally get my fruit in here, but I've been in this snacky mood lately, and because I haven't had the same amount of energy to actually like make full-on meals as much anymore, and I'm trying to not to be on my feet for as long, I got some snacks too, right? Y'all haven't seen me show you guys this in a while, but it's my favorite salsa, or one of my favorite salsas. The Frontera red tomato salsa with jalapeno and cilantro. It is not that spicy at all, like at all, okay? But it's so damn good, right? And I got that with my favorite tortilla chips, actually, or one of my faves. The Frontera thin, crispy tortilla chips. You guys have seen me buy these here before, but it's been a while. And I always forget when I pass by here. These are kind of broken. Let me get another one. You guys have seen me buy them before, but every time I come to Whole Foods as of late, I just haven't gotten around to grabbing them. The other thing that's another favorite of mine that I had to pick up because it's on sale are these blood orange Italian sodas. Guys, they're so damn good. We already got water. I know a lot of you guys are gonna be like, with your swollen feet and everything you have going on, you should be drinking lots of water. Oh my God, y'all. That's part of the reason why I have to go to the bathroom so much, because regardless of how often you go to the bathroom, how frustrating it is to go to the bathroom, you have to drink lots of water. You gotta keep yourself hydrated. So it's an oxymoron almost. It's like you continue to hydrate. Every time I come out the bathroom, I'm right back to sipping my water and drinking whole jugs of water and shit, and you have to go right back, you know what I mean? So you're making yourself go even more because you just have to keep yourself hydrated, you know what I'm saying? But trust, your girl drinks tons of water. We buy a bottle of water every week and drink that on a regular. I don't even drink tap water anymore. I don't know if I told you guys that. I stopped drinking tap. Pretty much when I got pregnant, I don't drink tap anymore. So we only drink bottled water in the house right now, which is really weird. Isn't that weird? I got so bougie when I got pregnant. Isn't that weird? Not intentional. All right, so about to walk out the door, and as I'm walking by, I'm smelling deliciousness and seeing how busy Whole Foods, but there's all these people out here eating. So I've never had any lunch here at Chipotle. Why did I kind of say Chipotle? At Whole Foods. If I said Chipotle earlier, I meant Whole Foods. So I thought I'd get myself a little sandwich since I haven't really had anything to eat today, which I know is not a good thing to get in the habit of. I had an apple with a whole bottle of water. I downed my bottle of water first thing this morning, and I had an apple and like 2 crackers, and I'm hungry, clearly. So decided to check out some of these deli sandwiches they have up here, one of which is the chicken chipotle, and it has chicken, cheddar cheese, chipotle mayonnaise, caramelized onions, spinach, and avocado in it, and it's a warm sandwich on ciabatta.
And 1 chicken chipotle for you.
Woohoo! Thank you. Do I pay for it here, or do I pay for it at the...
I'll pay for the room experience. Did I get you a text? No, I did not.
No, not yet. Here it is. Bam.
There you go. Thank you
Thank you so much. Have a good one. You too. So yeah, so I decided why not try this for lunch. Have a little fun and it's healthy, right? So that'll be my lunch for the day. That along with a bottle of water at the cribbo. And that's it. So we're about to head back to the crib. Let's see what we can get into and see. I'll let you know how the sandwich tastes too. All right, here's what the sandwich looks like, just so you guys can see it before I demolish it. It looks amazing though. And it's warm. Yum. I'll let you know how it tastes. Ooh, Lord, I look like shit, y'all. Look at this. Y'all see this right here? Look at that. Oh my God. This ain't no damn joke, y'all. Look at that. Ugh. Anyway, y'all. Yeah, I'm back in my pajamas and back in this head thing. Yes, I did take a shower. Y'all know I'm a shower freak. I shower every time I change clothes. That's real talk. No exaggeration whatsoever. And your boy is home. Just got home, came home, exhausted as hell. He's tired too. It's been a very long week. He's had a lot of stuff at work to do, and then we've just had some long nights with all these classes. So thankfully all these classes are over and done with. And we can actually have a semi-normal existence. He's taking the dogs out, so you'll see him here in a second. There he goes. He'll see the extra doors on the side that they don't took off our rooms that we need to finish. But anyway, let me close these blinds up. Oh, I didn't tell you guys about the sandwich, because I sometimes forget to tell you guys when I've tasted or tried something. The sandwich was good. It was good. Definitely one of them healthy motherfucking things. You know, healthy. So you tasted that it was healthy, but it was good. It was good. If it was me on a regular day, a non-pregnant day, with a little bit more energy and less baby in my stomach, I would have put regular mayo on it, because, you know, they had that, like, you know, healthy mayo on that motherfucker. You know what I mean? It was like an aioli, but it was like a faioli, like a fake ass aioli. You know, some shit with some diet shit in that motherfucker. So, it was cool. I didn't finish the sandwich. I only had probably 2/3 of one side of it, and the other side I didn't even touch it. You guys know my eyes are always bigger than my stomach, and even more so now, preggo, because the babies take up most of my belly. So, yeah, oh, I was gonna tell him to go buy this, shit. He went to Walgreens, and I was gonna tell him to go buy the damn stove, to go to Walgreens and grab something for me while he was there. He normally calls when he's on his way home from getting his hair cut, and he didn't. But anyway, you'll see Juice hopefully in a second. You're gonna notice we're both exhausted and tired, and everything he's spent. So, if it's a little low energy coming from Juice's side, we apologize. It's been a very long work week for him, and he's had a lot going on at work, and then on top of that, to have to go to the classes in the evening, and then my sleep has been really rough, which has made his sleep really semi-rough, even though he can sleep through almost anything. But, you know, when he hears me get up, it makes him nervous. Y'all know the deal, because I'm in that time of pregnancy. So if he hears me moan as I get up, he's like, what's going on? You know what I mean? That type of thing. So you know how that goes too. So anyway, I'll let you say what's up to Juice here in a second. We're gonna try to figure out what we're gonna eat for Din Din. I'm still editing. You know, one of these vlogs, I think it was vlog 1059, it took me all day to fucking get that thing to edit, because I had to process that motherfucker probably 7 times. It failed 7 separate times, and you have to let it process and see if it goes through, and then it didn't. So I did finally get it up, and then I'm working on the next ones, try to get a little ahead of the game here with my vlogs a little bit, because I do have a very busy week this coming week of shooting video for both channels. So out of breath, I'm tired. I'll wait till Juice gets back in so y'all can say what's up. All right, guys. See, boy Juice got done with the dogs. And sorry you guys didn't have a chance to see them, but look, we're both on the struggle bus, as I told y'all earlier. Say what's up to Juice. I told you you'd be able to see him.
I hope comfortable over here. Got some pizza and some Italian soda. I'm about to dig into, because it's been a long day, y'all. So, yeah. Papa John's pizza, y'all.
Watching Flash and Arrow back and forth, because that's how you're supposed to watch them, supposedly.
Yeah, I think Flash first and then Arrow. But, yeah.
We're having
This
some
is
of
us
this.
night, chilling.
Yeah, seriously.
Pizza, watching some shows, and just chilling.
Pepperoncinis, Italian soda. That's life. Anyway, y'all, look. We're not doing anything too crazy. We don't want to bore y'all to death. I know. You know, today's video was just lackluster or whatever. This is just what it's gonna be for now, for the moment, for today, you know. These little guys right here are rough. And they're hurting today, actually.
Some more nap.
Oh, thanks, baby. They're literally hurting me. Like kicking me so hard that this hurts. My stomach hurts. Ow. Thank you, baby. Hey, girl. I need you to stop, honey. Slow down. Give mommy a break. I'm telling y'all. I'm going to get them on camera, you understand. But yeah, baby girl is right over here, and she's hurting the hell out of my stomach because she's kicking me really hard. And baby boy is down in this area down here, and he's had hiccups a lot of the evening, and he's like right, you know, on the bottom area. Anyway, we're just going to dig into this. And hopefully my face swelling will go down from, maybe I'll get some sleep tonight. You're right. But anyway.
Maybe I will too.
Yeah, let's hope we both get sleep. So, I'm gonna let y'all go. Hopefully tomorrow will be a better day. And my batteries just started to flash, so. Thumbs up the video just because you love us and you just want us to get through this. All of us, all 4 of us here, and the dog, so that's 6. Say goodnight, babe, before the battery goes dead. Say goodnight, honey bunny.
How's y'all in the morning, alright? Peace.
We love y'all. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Subscribe if you haven't already. Thumbs up the video. We love y'all.